Hi there, it's Jack at Shift Gear Adventures. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's been happening since Panama. So we left Panama on Monday, January 29th. Tim Cox and myself in the direction of Bogotá, Colombia, and Heinz went with us to Overland Embassy, the shipping company, because was shipping his bike back to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And Heinz, I believe, stayed a couple more days, and we ended up leaving that same day after we all stamped our bikes out of Panama, brought it to the prospective places for shipping, doing all of the necessary things we had to do through customs, and then Overland dropped Tim and I off at Copa Airlines. And so we flew out, left right around 4. We got to Bogota maybe 5:30ish, and Overland picked us up at the airport and brought us to the Hotel Boutique Mendoza, which is a biker's hotel. And for any bikers out there that are either using Overland Embassy or not using them, this is a great place to stay. It's in a district called Modelia, and it's really good because your bikes are gated, they're locked, they're secure. The people here obviously have a great relationship with Overland Embassy. However, one of the bikers here, a guy named Edwin, he is from Singapore. Now, he didn't use Overland Embassies, although he met the fellow that runs it. And it was him that suggested this place for him. So he came from Singapore, went to Washington State and bought a motorcycle. And from there, he ended up going to Alaska, where he spent quite a bit of time. He actually had a little bit of bike issues up there, and the mechanic that worked on Itchy Boots' bike worked on his and basically wanted nothing, worked on it and, didn't ask really for anything from him, which is really nice to hear kind of that kind of story on the road. He made his way down through Canada, through the States, through Mexico, all the way down through the countries we went through, which was Guatemala, Honduras, it was Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama. And then he's been in Bogota for about a month now, and he's done all of it in the area. He's gone up from Bogota to Cartagena, Venezuela, and just has marveled and spoke to us about the beauty of Colombia, which many riders have. He's also been a great source of information, getting us in touch with a WhatsApp community that while we continue down towards Ecuador and on our travels, it's great contacts should we need them. Overlander. So just a few things out there for anybody traveling are useful resources to use should you need them. His plan is to get to Patagonia and do it around Christmas time, which is summertime at that time of year in Patagonia. So that's part of what's been happening in this hotel. Speaking of the hotel, I'll give you a little tour of the room here. It is messy, partially because maybe not all bikers are like this, but I am. But I'm packing up because we're leaving tomorrow. So this is the room. I'm going to give you a little tour. There's a bathroom attached. The room costs $30 US a night, which is a spectacular deal. Like, where can you get a room? The bathroom's attached. Give you a little glimpse here. And for $30 a night US. If you want breakfast, it's 8,500 pesos, which is like $2. And you get scrambled egg, toast, coffee, fresh squeezed juice. Just wonderful. The people that run it are used to bikers, and they're really accommodating with setting up taxis or Ubers wherever you need to go. So we were planning on leaving today, which is Thursday, February 1st. But we hit this, it's almost like a holiday here today, where no cars are allowed on the road 2 times out of the year. And this is one of the times where, for pollution control, motorcycles and cars are not allowed on the road from 5 o'clock until 9 p.m. So 5 a.m. in the morning till 9 p.m. Only taxis and a few commercial type trucks. So it's their effort to help the environment. And there's another time, and I'm not sure when that is, but it's just our luck. So we couldn't leave today. We had to stay an extra day. We got our bikes yesterday on Wednesday, which we were told on Monday, William from Overland Embassies would come and pick us up around 2. And he basically held our hands through getting our passports stamped, customs, getting our bikes registered here in Bogotá, and right to the point where we drove off the lot, our bikes were empty, being air freighted, so he brought us to a gas station, which we were really in need of, and then he also brought us to Hotel Boutique Mendoza. He was just a gem. The company is like spectacular to deal with, and we're going to actually be dealing with them when we ship from Montevideo, Uruguay, back home, which is going to be, we'll drop our bikes off February 28th, 29th, and we're going to fly out around March 4th. And the bikes are going to be shipped in a crate by sea, and they're going to be shipped to Florida and Port Everglades area. So yesterday was spent mainly doing all of that. And then today, my mother-in-law, Amanda Monig, she is originally from Bogotá, Colombia. So all of her family is here, and she arranged for me to be able to go to lunch with their family at their father's condo. I got to meet all of her family, 2 sisters, brother-in-law, brother, father, and the lady that looks after her father. And we got to go to Unicentro, which is a huge mall in Bogotá. We walked around. They brought me to their home, just really looked after me today. It just felt so overwhelming, really, to be able to be treated so well in a place that I've never been before, and have them open their homes to me and treat me like family. So that was amazing. I think I covered that on Tuesday. We went to the Salt Cathedral, which is in Zipaquira, which is about an hour and a half north of Bogotá. We also went to Andrea's Carne de Rey restaurant, which if you ever get a chance, there's 2, one in Bogotá, one in Chía. We went to Chía, which is the original, and lots of dancing and so many things to look at. The food was fabulous. A few different restaurants kind of within a restaurant. So for any motorcyclists out there, or even just friends, family, anybody looking at my channel, if there's any questions you have, if you're traveling, even if you're not motorcycling, you're an adventurer, and just seeing the world, please don't hesitate to drop a line, leave any questions, comments, give a like, a thumbs up, and until the next video. Ciao. Oh, and one more ad. We are leaving tomorrow. We're on our way to Ecuador. We'll be spending 2 nights on the road before we get to Quito, where Tim has a friend that's got a house where we're going to be able to stay for a couple nights. So that's it for now, and I will update you as soon as I have any more information. Ciao.